Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48 WB2 Buff here with the INORL 3M Truck Series Race 11 here at Atlanta. And on the pole is Danielle Jones, and right next to her is Wilhelm Schultz, who got the outside pole, and then it's Richard Johnson and William Duncan. Richard Johnson, he got that win last week, and he is looking to get another one here today at Atlanta. And then let's check in on your points leaders here. Jacob Yorkie is leading the points, and he will start almost dead last. Just about, but so he's going to have ways to go to catch up. And then this man right here, second in points, Tyler Jones. He's starting about midfield here, but on the inside line. That is the line you want to be. Midfield for him. He's 18 points behind Jacob York. Then we go to Mason Wood, who's 35 points behind Tyler Jones. He's going to start a couple rows back from Tyler Jones, but stuck on the outside. I have a feeling this is going to be a great points battle today, but really it's going to be a great battle for the win today. And we are getting ready for a starting command, but we are here once again for the Atlanta 500. But let's get ready for a starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, and my mistake, I kind of got confused for a second, but not the Atlanta 500. I got confused with Sean's series. I meant to say the Acadia 500. If you don't know what Acadia is, it's a type of water. My mistake. Sorry, Sean, if you heard that. Did not mean to do that, but I got confused with your Atlanta race. Anyways, Danielle Jones is getting ready to lead us to the green. Wilhelm Schultz on the outside, then it's Richard Johnson and William Duncan. William Duncan trying to get a good finish this week, but he has some tough luck so far. Doing great in the Nationwide Series for him. He's already locked in a chase for the Cup, but we are green here at Atlanta. Wilhelm Schultz got a good start with Danielle Jones, but it looks like Danielle Jones might get the lead off this corner, and she will. But here comes Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson to the inside now with the help of 59 and David Rochester, who just finished second in the Cup race once again. But he's looking under Richard Johnson, who can lead the first lap. It looks like it'll be Richard Johnson will lead the first lap. The 18 of Dylan White was looking to make it 3 wide, but he's decided not to. Oh, my mistake there. But oh, we got a 3 wide in the back with your championship points leader. He wants to get up there and get back to the front. Gets to the inside line fast. And Dylan White still has the lead. But look at Rochester come back on the outside, but Dylan White will lead that lap barely. Chris Rickenbaugh behind him, also another rookie. Then Charles Jackson. Then Charles Sanford. The whole line's filled with rookies. Just about the whole inside line filled with rookies here. The top 5 is now Chris Rickenbaugh to the lead with Charles Jackson on his tail. Dylan White trying to hold up on the outside. Will he get a run? Looks like he got a run. Will it be enough to lead the lap? No, it will not. Chris Rickenbaugh leads the lap. Charles Jackson there also, he's done pretty well. He's gotten some upfront starts, but not close enough to win yet. He's come close, but never got the win yet. Now he's going to try to pull the block on the inside line, and he will and hold it together. Charles Jackson now holding second. Charles Sanford, who flipped last week at Langhorne into the catch fence, holding third. Now these 3 are trying to run away with it. But Cisnowski and Tyler Jones, second in points. He's going to break the top 5. And now go for 4th, but oh, they're looking to go 3 wide, but they're going to stop. Baskinger looked to go 3 wide. Now Tyler Jones tried to get on the inside line once again. Could he get a run off the corner to make it? He gets a run, but will it be enough? No, it will not. It looks like he's going to get stuck on the outside line there. But it looks like Chris Rickenball is running away with it as much as he can. Not much, but he's still holding it. So it looks like the outside line works for straightaways and a little bit off the corners, but it looks like the inside line is a little bit more of a prevailing line, and we got a 3 wide back here. Tyler Jones in the middle of it with Charles Jackson. Got to be careful. He's going to try to back out of that, and he will. Smart move by Tyler Jones. It looks like Charles Sanford and Kyle Sinoski are catching up the Rickenball. Three-car draft away from the field. And here comes Sanford for the lead. Will he get it? Rickenball's going to try to pull a block, and he will get it. Sinoski goes on the high side, but it looks like that's going to make him fall way off the pace from these two. Sanford really working hard to try to get past Rickenball. Then here comes Seth Cole passing the 27 of Nicholas Guerrero for 4th, I think this is. But Brian James looking under. He's looking to make a 3 wide here, and it's going to be a 3 wide for 4th. But Seth Cole still trying to pull a block. Got to be careful. They're starting to get anxious, and they're looking to go 3 wides here and there. But Sanford's still behind Rickenball. I guess he's just using his draft. Maybe playing a little bit of fuel mileage. We have seen Atlanta come out to be a fuel mileage race. Maybe already thinking about that. As yeah, he could have easily passed him right there, and he's backing off. He must be thinking about fuel mileage later on in the race. He thinks he's going to play out the fuel mileage, and he might be right, but he might be wrong. Now Brian James trying to pass Seth Cole for 4th with Dylan Young lingering back there. Brian James actually just picked up his 2nd win in the Cup Series. He's still looking to get a win in the Truck Series. He's actually looking to be the first driver to have a win in the Truck, Nationwide, and Cup Series. So, could he be the first to do that? What it would be if he could. He would be the first man in history, in INORL history, to win the Truck, Nationwide, and Cup Series. And he's looking to do that today here at Atlanta. And it looks like we got a battle for second. Sosnowski trying to pass Sanford on the inside. Sanford trying to hold up on the outside. And now we have a 3 wide back here. Oh, 4 wide actually. And, oh, Jake Rogers and Zachary Robinson were leaning on each other through that corner. They had to be real careful, and we're getting 3 wides back here also. Jacob Sisko, who's in points contention a little bit, was in that. Here comes Jordan up a little. Jake Baskinger in the 18 to Dylan White with a 3 wide. They're really starting to get anxious, these drivers. Tyler Jones knew these 3 wides. That could be a bad thing for him. He's actually in the middle of one right now. Get back up to the front here. How about Jacob York? He's almost at the front already. He's about to crack the top 10. Oh, and Rogers and Zachary Robinson again together. They hit each other. And Chris Rickenball is pitting. Is this scheduled? It might be. It looks like it. Maybe we'll have to see next time around if anybody else is going to pit. But right now, Kyle Sosnowski's holding the lead. Yep, we have some cars coming in the pit, and it looks like a lot of them are. The leaders pit, and Jake Rogers stays out. He's the only one to stay out, I think. Maybe got stuck on the high line. Chris Rickenball coming out now. And Jake Rogers is right now your leader and the only driver to stay out. He will have to pit this time, though. And here he comes. And I think Rickenball will hold the lead, though. But he's a lap down, so he's going to have to go around one more time to get unlapped down. And then the second time to get the lead. But will he have enough to do that? Is he fast enough? Or will Sosnowski or Sanford beat him out? Here's Sanford and Sosnowski. Is Rickenball going to beat them out? Here comes Rickenball. And Chris Rickenball will beat them out. Sanford comes out second. and then to Sosnowski, and then Brian James. Jacob Schuff, he was in the back, but now he's up here. Now, does anybody have enough to catch Chris Rickenball, though? We have not seen a caution yet, and I guess that's a good thing, you could say. Rickenball has just ran away with this lead. Well, he's actually not the leader yet. The 75 is still, wherever he's at. And no, yes, Rickenball is definitely the leader after that. And now he's coming to lap cars like last week's winner, the 9 of Richard Johnson. So he might get held up in lap traffic. Matt Wheeler or Wilhelm Schultz, your outside pole sitter. It looks like he's going to get held up in lap traffic and allow Charles Sanford to catch up to him. Charles Sanford still looking to get a win in the Nationwide Series, but if he gets a win in the Truck Series, all he would have to do is get a win in the Nationwide Series, which would tie him and Brian James to see who would be the first to get a win in all 3 series. And he has caught Rickenball. Let's actually check in on Brian James today. He's running well back here in 4th, but he is way behind the leaders. 4 seconds, actually. He's really gonna he really needs a good pit stop to really catch them. Because he's coming into turn 3, and these guys are coming out of turn 4, so that's a ways to go. So let's take an onboard here with Charles Sanford. Again, he could easily... Oh, here he comes for the lead here. And he might get it. His nose is there, and yes, he's going for the lead. But he falls off a little bit. I think he dragged the brake a little bit there. Maybe, again, he's thinking about fuel strategy to save as much fuel as he can. But now a lap car is going to go under him. Sosnowski is there also. And as these guys are getting held up by lap traffic, that could allow Andreas Allen and Brian James to catch up. And now Sanford back to the inside. He's looking to do it again, and it looks like he might get it this time. Yes, he will. And Richard Johnson, he's a lap down though, but he's right back there. He's going to help Sanford, actually. Now Sosnowski going for second over Rickenball. In a matter of a lap, Chris Rickenball is going to fall back to 3rd, it looks like. Now the lap car of Richard Johnson going under Sanford, which is keeping him stuck on the outside, which could allow Sosnowski to pull past both of them. Here's the battle for 5th and 4th. I mean 4th over here. A large pack of cars over here. Then the field's pretty spread out. And here's Tyler Jones running back here in 27th. That's a ways back. Especially because Jacob York is way ahead of him. Mason Wood all the way back here, 34th. And Sosnowski, like I said, now has the lead over Sanford. Brian James back here also with Jake Rogers, Seth Cole, Daniel Larrymore, Austin Ogo, and Dylan Young running out your top 10 right there. Oh, and Rickenball just about slammed into Justin Muse, which held him up, and Sanford's going to go on the outside, on his outside and pass him. It looks like Justin Muse was coming out of the pits, actually. Where is Justin Muse, actually? Yeah, he's coming on pit road. I think he has damage. No, he does not, but... Rickenball got very close to slamming into him there. And now these two have to catch up to Sosnowski, who pulled away a little bit from them. because Sosnowski's held up by lap traffic. And Sanford, he really wants to be the first to win in all 3 series. He's only won the Cup, so he has the ways to go. But if he wins this race, he'll be tied with Brian James, and he'll be just as close as Brian James, who's trying to do that today. But Brian James is back in 9th. He has a ways to go also. This pack is trying to catch the leaders, but they are a ways behind, as I'll show you off the rear cam of Chris Rickenbaugh, who's actually coming in the pit. Look, they are way back there. They have a ways to go. And it looks like here comes the leaders in. Could this be pit strategy? Do you want 4 tires, or do you want to get track position? What is it going to be? Looks like Jake Rogers staying out again, like he did before. And he's actually the only one on the lead lap to stay out. And now he's going to pull it in the pit road. Oh! There's hitting on pit road. Oh, look at this. There's a mob on pit road. Who won the battle off pit road, actually? It looks like Sosnowski did by a long shot over Sanford. And now Seth Cole, he has damage on the right side of his car. He must have got hit on pit road. But he's right behind Sanford. What happened to Rickenbaugh? He's way behind now. Oh man, it's amazing how fast things can change on a matter of pit road. And man, oh! Sam Young just almost got turned. But who is your leader? Oh, Tyler Jones has damage. He got hit on pit road. But who is your leader? It's showing... Oh, actually, Sosnowski is your leader. By a long shot over Sanford. 5-second lead. It looks like all that pit road commotion held up Sanford and everybody. And Sosnowski's just running away with it. Here is 2nd place. That is how far they are behind. And they are really going to need a better pit stop than last time to catch Sosnowski, or fuel strategy. Well, the thing is, did Sosnowski take fuel or anything? Maybe that's why he's so far out ahead. But the fastest person on track is Dylan Young. Kyle Sosnowski is still running 871s. And Jake Rogers is running 29.464s. I think Sosnowski did not take tires, but Jake Rogers is catching him pretty fast. These guys all are. The 6th is a lap down, though. And 34th. We only have 27 cars in the lead lap. But Jake Rogers is catching Sosnowski. Really fast, too. Sosnowski did not take tires or anything on that pit stop. Jake Rogers, you know, Jake Rogers, he's won in the Cup Series. Now he's looking to go in the truck and tie himself with Brian James. A lot of drivers are able to tie themselves today. But Jake Rogers is not, well, he is in the Nationwide Series, but he's having a lot of trouble in the Nationwide Series. But him and the 6 are drafting to catch up to Sosnowski, and they are making a lot of time a lap. And Sanford's back here in 3rd with Seth Cole 4th. Him and that 6 are just kind of bump drafting it through these corners to catch Sosnowski as fast as they can. But that 6 is looking to pass now, and it looks like he will. The 6 is a lap down though, but that 6 is helping him, and now they ain't catching the 7 as fast as they were before. So it looks like their tires are starting to wear out. Because Sadowski just entered turn 3, and they have just come off turn 2, so they are whole straightaway behind. So really, pit strategy is what can really save them to get the lead back. But if Sadowski comes in so soon, it might not. But Jake Rogers, he's on a different pit schedule, so maybe that 1 lap more could get him a win. You never know. It's not over till it's over. But now they're running in the lap traffic, which could hold them up. And now Sadowski's pulling away really fast. Just a cat and mouse game between Rogers and Sadowski. It really is. But it looks like he just reeled them back down. You don't know what's going on, of how these guys are reeling each other down. Just cat and mouse. Because Sadowski's stuck behind Rochester and Beth Beat. And then Jake Rogers is still using that 6 as a drafting, like a 2-car tango to get around here. Which is actually kind of working. A little bit, but they're stuck behind so many cars it's kind of screwing it up by the second. So, oh, and that 6 really pulled far out ahead. Now the 75 is going to try to shoot by and try to get away from these lap traffic. If I were these drivers on the next pit stop, when you come in the pit, do not take any tires if I was Jake Rogers to try to get some track position, because it could hold up long enough. It could. You never know right there. Now Jake Rogers get past most of these lap traffic, and now he's going to try to reel in the 7, but that really killed him, almost knocked him back to 4.5 seconds when he was down to 4 seconds. This lap traffic's really hurting him. And I think, yep, there's the pit stops we were talking about. And Jacob Lawler stays out with him. Now, will Jake Rogers do what we said, what I just said? Maybe don't take tires, just take enough fuel. Maybe he'll have enough track position or time made up that he could possibly get the lead back. But is he going to come in the pit this time by? Yes, he is. And here he comes in the pit road. Now you got to be careful. Now, if a caution comes out, that just changes everything. And it looks like Jake Rogers is taking tires too. Sadowski's on his way out with Anna Gregg right here. And Seth Cole, so man, he still has that time really made up. Then let's see where Jake Rogers is. It looks like he may have only took 2 tires. But Sadowski's coming out turn 4. And Rogers is still on pit road. This might be close. But Rogers, I do not think he's going to get off pit road fast enough. He really has to put the pedal to the metal if he wants to beat Sadowski off. Actually, Sadowski did beat him off. But they're saying the 99 is the leader, who's just come off pit road, ahead of these guys. But Sadowski's at... Wait, what? I have no idea. Looks like the 99 did fall back, but really, Sadowski has this locked up. A 6.5 second lead over Jake Rogers. Rogers needs a caution to come out, if anything. But that's the last thing Sadowski wants to see. Really, just Sadowski has dominated this race. With only 25 cars on the lead lap, he's looking to lap more right here. Here's Charles Jackson, like we were talking about. For a second, I thought he would have had the lead, but it looks like he did not, and he's about to go a lap down, actually. Sam Young has, Dylan Poteet has heavy damage in the rear end of his car. Probably got that on pit roads. Probably someone slammed into him when he was trying to get in his pit stall. Mason Wood, he's just fallen off today. Let's actually check in on your points leaders here. Tyler Jones is running 38th, worse than Mason Wood is. And then I think Jacob York is the only one having a good day. Just outside the top 10. And just, oh my god, I've never seen a car dominate like this. And he is in lap traffic and still pulling away from Jake Rogers. This would actually be Kyle's first win in the INORL 3 main series, Truck Cup and Nationwide. It would be his first win in any three of them. So, he's trying to get his first win. But, you know, you never know. It's not over till it's over. He may have to pit again, or if something goes wrong, blows a motor, hits the wall. The car could spontaneously combust for all we know. And that wouldn't be good, would it? Let's take an onboard with Jake Rogers here, just for the heck of it. Jake Rogers now trying to pass the lap car, the 86, but they're going to go 3 wide here with the 82. 82's a lap down, actually. And you know what? Jake Rogers and Cisnowski have pulled away from the field because Rogers is 6 seconds behind Cisnowski, and Dylan Young is 3 seconds behind Rogers, and 9 seconds behind Cisnowski. Then Sanford is right there with him, and then Seth Cole is 10 seconds behind them. And it does look like Cisnowski's going to win this. But you never know. We might have to pit on the last lap, or for all we know, we don't know. And now he's going to get stuck on the outside of lap traffic here. Peter London's actually 4th in points. Don't know if you guys know that, but he's 25th. So really, all the points leaders except York are having a bad day. Cisnowski now just got stuck on the outside of all these lap cars. Now he was looking to make it 3 wide between Willie and Duncan. That might have not ended up well. As he has just taken the white flag, and it looks like he will win this race. Unless he pits on the last lap, this looks like it's his. And he's a full second off his pace, actually. And Kyle Cisnowski comes out of turn 4 for the final time here at Atlanta, and he will win the Acadia 350. And I failed at that one. Look how far Jake Rogers is behind. This is a very spread out race. Congratulations to Kyle Cisnowski on winning the Acadia 350 here at Atlanta. And I will take you to your race results. And we are back. Kyle Sikorsky led 26 out of the 49 laps. Jake Rogers there in second. He led 5 laps. Dylan Young third. Charles Sanford fourth. Seth Cole fifth. Chris Rickenball sixth. Nick Warren seventh. Brian James eighth. Brendan Patterson ninth. And Jacob Strumpf rounding out the top 10. And your points leader, Jacob York, getting 11th. And the rest of your race results. To your season standings here. We will see you next week at Bristol. That ought to be a fun race. Probably annoying as hell though. Probably might be a wreck fest though. Bristol under the lights. Your points leader by almost 100 points is Jacob York. Now he's running away with it. Like the Nationwide Series, how William Duncan and Austin Talley are. Dang, he really pulled away from Tyler Jones, then Petrie London, Brian James fourth, and Mason Woodfull all the way back to 5th. Surprised Tyler Jones held 2nd, though. Jacob Strumpf 6th, Nick Ward 7th, J.S. Allen 8th, Jordan Eppiloto 9th, and Brandon Bain rounding out the top 10. And the rest of your points here. And your rookie of the season points. Your rookie of the season points are Jake Rogers is leading that here, and you know what? He's 24th in points out of the 42 drivers. Now, dang, that's pretty good, and he has come close to getting wins, but just hasn't gotten there yet. And the rest of your points here. I will see you guys next week at Bristol. And sorry, I guess, for my driver winning. I killed his ratings too, and he somehow won. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. It's only one win, I guess. But NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff signing off.